The true meaning of karma. The conventional definition of karma is usually explained in this way. If you do something bad or wrong, it will come back in one way or another to get you, perhaps in the same manner you dished it out. In actuality, I feel this particular description is fairly accurate if viewed from a surface level only. However, most people don't understand the true and deeper meaning of the term karma. In this book, I will attempt to explain the real, true meaning of karma. Most of us have probably alluded to karma in various ways without even realizing it. For instance, you've heard the terms, what goes up must come down. What goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. An eye for an eye. All of these things are alluding to the same thing. It's about getting even, returning to the point of origin, or restoring some form of justice and balance. The Bible and other religious books reference these terms many times. In the beginning, the universe created a set of natural laws to keep things in order. If any of these laws are violated, there's an immediate response by the universe to correct them. Universal Mind has instilled an automatic correct switch, which activates immediately after a natural law has been violated. So I guess it would be safe to say the universe was created and designed with a built-in karma-o-meter to correct the violations of natural laws. Once this switch is triggered, what happens is the correction comes immediately into play. This usually creates a situation appearing as some kind of conflict. Let me expound on that thought for a moment. Many times, when we experience negative things in our lives, we might view this as a streak of bad luck, or maybe we feel this is an attack by an outside perpetrator. Never stopping to think that maybe we have done something to cause negative things to occur in our lives. We automatically accept them as a part of life, or things we just can't control or simply cannot change. Here's another old saying which states, what you send out comes right back to you. By the way, another term for karma. All this means is that life is reciprocal and gives back to you exactly what you give to life. I emphasize that previous statement to establish the point that we are more in control of karmic laws than we know. The main point of this book is to basically familiarize you with karma and how it personally affects every one of us. Once you understand what you're dealing with, it is so much easier to see it from a different perspective. When you understand that karma simply means restoring balance after a particular natural law has been violated, you will understand why certain things are affecting your life negatively. I find if I use the example of man-made laws being broken, most people automatically get it. As an example, you know if you run a red light and get caught doing so, you will receive a ticket. If you get caught stealing something, there will be a price to pay, possibly even jail time. Even if you get caught jaywalking, in most areas, you will get ticketed. The same applies if you're cited by an officer for not wearing a seatbelt, texting, or talking on a cell phone. The main point I'm making by using physical rules and laws as an example and comparing it to karmic laws is this. In the case of a man-made law, if you're not caught by an officer or some authority, you will not be reprimanded or punished. But in the case of a natural law being violated, you cannot escape the karmic effect. It is impossible to escape the consequences of karma even if no one sees it. Now, when I use the word consequences, to some people this automatically indicates something negative. Consequence only means the outcome or the result of a particular action. Even if the outcome is positive, technically it is still considered a consequence. Just to reiterate, karma can be described as a consequence occurring as a result of an action. It doesn't mean good or bad. For instance, when you do something good for someone and a positive action comes to you, this is karma maintaining the balance. The universe responds to you by reciprocating your actions. If you do something negative or harmful, it is reciprocated as well. This is still karma at work. So my point is this: karma is always active. No action goes undetected. There is no punishment or reward, only balance. Once we understand this concept, karma will take on a different and clearer meaning. When you maintain a consistent positive attitude along with positive actions, your life will remain balanced. Others might observe your life and think that you are lucky, smart, or blessed. But what they are not realizing is that the universe is reacting to your positive actions and your positive outlook on life. Have you ever heard someone say, "I'm so glad I chose this route because had I gone the other way, I would have been right in the middle of a bad accident, a traffic jam, or some other kind of inconvenient situation"? Now, on the other hand, you also may have heard someone say, "Had I only left earlier, I wouldn't have encountered this situation." The universe has a way of steering us from negative situations while keeping us out of harm's way when our karma is clean, as opposed to being cluttered with negative energy. It is all about maintaining a positive energy flow. Positive energy vibrates at a faster level, while negative energy vibrates at a much slower level. When your life is surrounded by positive energy, any negative energy is canceled out by the fast vibrations of positive energy. This is the reason a negative situation can easily evolve into a positive one. The main point here is any negative event will become an advantage in some way for you if a positive energy force surrounds you. The situation may puzzle you, but something positive will come into your life as a result of the event. Positive energy always repels and stabilizes dense negative energy. There is strong evidence revealing that Universal Mind has designed specific laws to maintain order throughout the universe. You are unaffected by negative events when you possess good individual energy. Karma is an individual thing, but operates on a collective level as well. What I mean by collective is this: if several people are on the same wavelength, they will often attract similar situations to themselves due to the energy factor. In metaphysics, this is called mass attraction. There are some instances where many people are killed or injured all at once. The negative energy in this case is propelled by the multiple energy sources involved. Ultimately, when two or more individuals focus on something, it strengthens and gives more power to the event. Hence the biblical term, "When two or more gather and pray in my name, mountains can be moved." In a nutshell, this simply means that many people can attract and experience a collective event all at the same time, dictated by their energy level. Of course, The energy could be positive or negative. When energy is positive, things will appear normal and non-eventful. However, when the power is negative, it can end up appearing as a horrible event. As an example, we know if many people are injured or killed all at once, this appears very negative. On the other hand, when the energy is positive and everything goes smoothly, we don't even think karma. Most people associate karma as a negative. It is quite the contrary. When positive events occur around us, this is always karma at work. Be aware of your deeds, thoughts, and actions, minute to minute, day by day. Hopefully, this message clarifies why things happen the way they do, also showing that karma is not a form of punishment, but a balancing process. Universal Mind has created this tool to maintain balance throughout the entire universe. Karma is real, and no one is exempt, but it's not a negative force. This might be a different concept from an individual to grasp, but I am hopeful this short description has taken you closer to the true meaning of karma. As long as you understand the real meaning of this powerful energy, you will always be in control of your life. Peace and love.